she's going to be utterly burned with fire. You know what I'm saying? This is not talking about the spiritual Vatican Church city. This is talking about the United States of America, who has been a vehicle for Satan's will to be done on earth, to perpetuate idolatry, filth, fornication, gay marriage, abominations. Come out of her, Babylon, the land, not spiritual Babylon. Remember, I told you the prophecy is talking about two entities. Just like in Ezekiel 28, he prophesied about the king of Tyre, but he's talking about Satan. He's talking to both of them. He tells Ezekiel to tell this to the king of Tyre. And he goes directly into talking about Lucifer. So he's talking about both of them in one prophecy. And he's talking about both of them in one prophecy. Babylon the Great, the empire, which is the United States, who has embassies in all these other countries. We're the only country that got embassies in all these other countries. That's how Rome was. Rome had an embassy in Israel when we was occupied them by the time of Christ. It was an empire, just like the United States is. Okay, we're going to go to the last scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16. Now remember the first scripture that I was reading, he was talking about this church. These people are naked. So they poor, blind, and naked. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and read this, the last scripture. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16. Go ahead, read.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16. And I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not.
He says, I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. We didn't know nothing about this. All I knew about was Sunday worship. Going to church. I didn't know I was a Jew. I didn't know I was an Israelite. I didn't know I had to keep the commandments. I didn't know that I was really supposed to go out and to where sinners are at, liquor stores, projects, and preach to try and win souls. I didn't know this. You know what I'm saying? I was blind. I was following this. I was following this political system of the world. I was following this spiritual church. After I thought I came out the world, I went into the church, which is clearly worldly. Go ahead, continue.
I will lead them in paths that they have not known.
He says, I will lead them in paths that they have not known. Our people ain't known this path. That's why a lot of our people not sure or do reject it because it's alien to them. Go ahead, continue.
I will make darkness light before them.
He says, I will make darkness light before them. You know what I'm saying? So he done turned on the lights. He done gave us knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We was in the dark because we didn't know who we was. You know what I'm saying? He said, I will make darkness light before them. Go ahead, continue.
And crooked things straight.
And crooked things straight. What crooked things he gonna make straight? Us. Us. We were crooked. Go ahead, continue.
These things will I do unto them and not forsake them.
This is what he gonna do for his people. He will not forsake us. You know what I'm saying? Because once he opened up our eyes, we wasn't blind no more. We started keeping his commandments. And we followed those paths that we knew not. You know what I'm saying? We've known this path. The grandparents known this path. They parents and grandparents known this path. So if you keep following this path that's been handed down for hundreds of years, you got to follow the path that you know not. And the Most High will not forsake you. You know what I'm saying? Well, that concludes our teaching for tonight. You know what I'm saying? We hope that everybody got revelation and understanding. You know what I'm saying? Shabbat Shalom.